Well, greetings. It's been another difficult week. 2 weeks ago we had the vigil, or 3 weeks ago we had the vigil for the Chapel Hill shootings, and since then, what I've discovered by interfaith is that interfaith work is really difficult. People have to really know each other to trust each other and respect each other's differences, and for some people, when you support one group, if you don't know all the people, then the thought is, why aren't you supporting us? And I'm pleased that our local interfaith people, it's a very casual group, but I know that they all really do support one another. Unfortunately, we've had more occasions to test this, and so there was the 21 Coptic Christians, the Egyptians, who were killed in Libya by ISIS. And then this week, or 2 weeks, I guess last week, there was ISIS in Syria captured a village that's predominantly, or at least has a large number of members of the community of St. Vincent de Paul. And what we're told is that the children are in cages and may be burnt, and the parents may be decapitated if they do not convert. And so, so a call's gone out. And I was contacted by Father David, our priest on campus. He basically contacted lots of people just saying, listen, the U.S. Conference of Bishops has asked us all to pray about this, but to pray interfaith, and not just for Christians, but for all people who are being persecuted in the Middle East and Northern Africa. And so then Sister Anita sent a press release from the bishops, and basically it's powerful. But it states, upon learning of the death of 21 Coptic Christians at the hands of ISIL terrorists, Pope Francis called their murder a testimony which cries out to be heard. On behalf of American Catholic bishops, we pause to listen and invite people of all faiths to join us in prayer for those facing the stark reality of religious persecution in the Middle East and elsewhere. The testimony of those 21 brave and courageous martyrs does not stand alone, as thousands of families, Christians and other religions, find themselves fleeing from horrific violence. Well, we know that's true, that for the last 5 years, Syria has been a source of refugees, and at this point, Syrian refugees outnumber all the other refugees of the world combined. That's a really sad statement, but then we know that the chaos that is Iraq right now as well, and the impact it's having on Jordan and Lebanon. So it's a scary, scary time. So I met with Father Dave and Sister Anita yesterday, and they are planning a vigil for all persecuted people in the Middle East, persecuted by ISIS, and that will be April 25th. It's a Wednesday. In the afternoon, there'll be a mass for the martyrs and the persecuted, and then at 7:30 at night, in front of the statue of the Spirit of St. Francis, we'll have our vigil, and we'll be inviting members of the extended interfaith community in Fort Wayne. And I'm looking forward to sitting down and talking about interfaith events that are joyful and beautiful, and sharing our fervor for the Creator and all of those things. That's kind of what brought me to all of this. But right now the world requires us to respond, and we are in our own little place, in our own little corner of the world. So that's our plans. I'll be telling you more about it as we move on, and who's going to be doing what, and which parts of the community will be attending. So looking not looking forward to it, but knowing that we have friends and we all care about each other, and it'll be good for a bad reason. The other part is that we continue to work on the April 11th event, the pre-Parliament event. And I'll be actually at Wunderkammer tonight because they're having an opening for one of the shows that will be presented at the April 11th event as well. And then tomorrow I speak at St. Mary Magdala with Bishop Neubauer, and I'll be talking about the history of the Parliament of the World's Religions, what the focus will be on this time, and why it's really so necessary. So that's all for now. Take care. Bye.